So yes, this is my career.
You do very well.
Yeah, I think so.
Good.
I think so. Actually, I just moved up here. I'm from here. But I moved up here with her because my mom is getting older, needs like medical attention. So trying to caretaker for the last moments of life,
Sure. Yeah.
So.
We've got a public OnlyUseMeBlade stream. We are not subjected to yet another bedroom stream. It's a miracle. Speaking of the bedroom, does this confirm that he is just living in mommy's house while she gets old and decrepit? Beck and him are just trying to live out the final years of her life so they can inherit the house and continue to live their degenerate lifestyles with zero repercussions. We get to see him engage with some random people in this video, and honestly, this might be one of my favorite Blade streams of all time. I think I say this every time, but he is a complete buffoon from the beginning until the end. Unfortunately, Beck has been pretty zanned out recently and is deleting all VODs of previous streams, so you'll have to find this particular stream re-upload elsewhere if you want to watch it in its entirety. Blade for once looks genuinely happy on stream because he has somehow conjured his alcoholism into being successful on YouTube. Whatever, dude. Figure it out, dude. And without further ado, I present to you Daddy Daycare.
So yeah,
I made that.
It's cool, but yeah, I don't need it.
It ain't 80 style.
Is this like live streaming or anything?
Yeah.
Can you like turn it on? I don't want my customers.
We cleared it before we came in here.
It's okay. Can you just turn it off? I don't really want it because you'd have to ask all these people. I don't really want my customers to be filmed.
It's only on me, but I'll leave if you ask me to.
No, I'm not asking you to leave. I'm just asking you to turn the camera off.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna finish my drink from there. And I'll turn it off and we'll go.
Okay. Yeah, you can turn it off now.
Okay. Do you have like things to put over this?
Yeah, sure.
All right, Spectre, thank you.
This is his first stop on the binging tour, and he's already getting shut down. They aren't going to be happy about this. The owner is out here trying to shut down a probably smelly streamer who uses a speaker that blasts slurs inside of his establishment. Come on, dude, can't be shutting down Lit Romney like that. I sort of respect that, because I know when I'm going out, I definitely don't want to get blasted on some e-girl's TikTok live. I feel like the majority of online content should remain to an online audience, and shouldn't interfere with normal people trying to live their lives. But we're becoming autonomous robots anyway, so why bother to try to make a difference? Do we think that Blade and Beck are going to respect the owner's decision? Let's find out.
I asked you to turn that off, please.
I'm calling Uber. We'll leave.
I asked you to turn that off, please.
We'll go outside.
You're done here.
Yeah, he took our drink and paid for it.
A lot to break down here. He had just come back in after a smoke and decided to keep streaming. He's in some back room and isn't really showing anyone else, but that doesn't matter. The owner tells you to stop, you stop. Well, the owner comes back and says you're done and takes their drinks. A side note about these drinks. Apparently there's some concoction of 3 ounces of alcohol that you typically buy at last call, so you can just finish getting hammered after they won't accept any more drink orders. A reminder, this is their first drink. Their sole objective tonight is to get absolutely belligerent so that they don't remember the night. Either way, the fun is over and they're being kicked out. These 2 adults are going to be very adult with their reaction to being banned. I'm almost positive.
It's a nice place though, I like it.
It would have been a nice
It
place.
would have been, yeah.
It would have been.
Like that.
This dude doesn't like phone calls. Would you get mad about phone calls?
I don't know. I don't know. I never go in there.
I get mad.
Well, don't go in there, dude. You can play Mario Kart at the house.
So they're big time upset because he took their basically full drinks and didn't give them a refund. I don't think they really have a say because he already gave them a warning. but because it was some specialty drink, they're out like 50 bucks. Don't worry, dude, he's got that YouTube money, dude. But as expected, from a habitual liar, he gets in this Uber and lies to the driver's face. He wasn't on a phone call, he was streaming the entire environment in front of a very toxic audience. They also proceeded to tell their fans to send bad reviews and troll the establishment, which is white trash bottom tier, bottom of the barrel behavior. He literally transitioned from saying he liked the place because it was family owned, to wanting to destroy it because he was acting a fool. I guess I shouldn't expect any less.
I'm with her.
Oh.
You're hot.
Fried cheese, chicken pasta. Can we do no tomatoes on top?
Fried cheese. Chicken pasta,
Yeah, no tomatoes.
no tomatoes, okay.
And then the kids grilled cheese with fries.
Okay. Grilled cheese with fries.
Yeah,
What about
Anything
me?
else?
What about me?
that'll be it.
Did you get me?
I got yours. Yes.
Okay, you want the cod cakes, 5 cheese, chicken pasta, and no tomato, and you want grilled cheese with fries.
Yep. And
All
the
right.
side of mayo.
Yeah, I got that.
Okay.
All right.
And can you make it with love?
I will ask the cook.
So they decided to go back to their casino, hotel, resort, restaurant type thing to get some food. He calls the 20-year-old Asian worker that she is hot and as always has Beck to take care of all of his needs. I think this is pretty indicative of how pathetic these two are. I'm not one to meal shame, but what 40-year-old is ordering kids grilled cheese from the in-house restaurant? They're probably dropping like $15 on that sandwich. The crazy thing is that I've watched this whole stream and have no idea who ended up eating it. You'd immediately assume that the bloated man baby would be eating that meal, but we have no photo evidence, and for that, I put the stream to shame.
Hey, you little bitch donated $3. Hey, you freak. This is Leroy Sinclair. Where the hell are the D's you promised me? You have never told me how you know I fell at the roof fixing my satellite dish. I'm coming down there to Seattle from Norway House on the warpath.
Sounds good. Can you order me a drink, ma'am?
At the bar, yeah.
I thought I'd include this singular donation to see if anybody else recognizes where this is from. If you know, you get an extra 10 points and a smiley face from me. Shout out to Leroy Sinclair, and I demand justice from Richard. That's all I'll say.
Differential. There's some milk in there.
Where are you going? Are you going into the coffee shop?
I'm thirsty. There's money in there. Let's steal it. I want milk. Okay.
Oh, he's exploring. Alright, there's that. And there's the card back.
There, sir.
My bad.
It's an employee area.
Apologies.
We have just witnessed our early ancestor trying to engage with modern technology. He is wandering to some employee break room area and is trying to steal some drinks because he is thirsty. Fortunately for the business, he can't seem to figure out how to pull a refrigerator door open, therefore their milk remains safe. What will not remain so safe is the tip cup that is sitting on top of the counter. It didn't look like there was much in there, but we can hear Blade's grimy fingers extracting some bills from that cup. Thankfully, he recorded this for the whole world to see, and then gets lambasted by an employee for wandering out of bounds. Figure it out, dude. Your milk is safe, dude.
Do you know where Beck's at? Do you know where Beck's at? Beck.
Beck?
My girlfriend. Squirter.
Sorry.
Can you find her?
Brian returns from his fifth cigarette break of the past 2 hours and finds Beck to be missing. He stands there in shock and awe for a couple of seconds before he sees her out of the corner of his eye. No, not his girlfriend, but a small statured server that he can go spew drunken stupor to. He lumbers his way over in front of her and asks for his squirter girlfriend. To which she responds in some foreign language to her coworker at the POS system. This man should not be allowed to be left alone. He is out here wandering around harassing people while Beck is off cheating on him somewhere. We all know she saw her chance to hook up with some skinny, pathetic nobody while Man Baby is peeing his pants. It all goes downhill from here, everybody. We've reached the blackout stage.
I found Beck crying in the lobby and I gave her the best 2 minutes of her life for 70
Are you coming up here, baby? Are you coming up here? Just come up here.
On a mission to go find Beck. He actually deduces a pretty decent decision in going back to his room, where he screams while in the elevator and then shows what floor and room he is in. That certainly won't lead to the trolls incessantly calling the hotel and your room phone. That definitely won't be bad. When he calls Beck, it sort of sounds like he was butt dialed. It sounds like she's talking to at least 2 other people and abruptly hangs up on Blade. Hang up those XXL shorts, Brian. It's over. She's hooking up with somebody in the lobby. Just log off, dude. Cry in silence.
Can I film that?
Yeah, give me a second, please. It's hella hot. What did I tell you about that?
What did I tell you about that?
I gave you like advice.
I love you. Got figured out. You got the clam cheese figured
I
out.
got you clam chowder too.
Really?
Came with my thing, yeah.
Nice.
Do you want that?
I don't want that.
Oh my god.
You're a better.
You're really drunk.
Yeah, I'm really dark.
He goes from appearing pissed at her for cheating on him to immediately moaning like some mong. I can't describe the regardation that exists within Blade's head, but what I can say is that neither one of these clowns actually care about the other. They get dopamine hits from the events they do together, and in turn translate that to being a prosperous relationship. He's too excited for the food to care about what she is doing downstairs. I guess we won't know what Beck was doing, and we won't get to see who eats the grilled cheese. This is just a disaster.
You're a deadbeat loser and I hope you two have a carbon monoxide leak and never wake up.
Get off my food.
It's really good.
I know it's really good, but I haven't eaten
You
it yet.
were always like,
Yeah, can you go pee?
We are running out of fuel in the Bladesmobile. My man is drooling clam chowder all over himself and then proceeds to get up and eat Beck's meal as well. I think this is the furthest proof that Beck didn't eat that grilled cheese because it appears that her meal was the chicken pasta thing. It really doesn't matter because Blade is chowing down on all of their food. She just wants him to have sex with her and to use the bathroom first. I'm not certain that bold Nosferatu has any idea what planet he is currently on.
Is Blade a case of Benjamin Button or what?
Yes.
He wants his mommy to wipe his face for him.
He
Take
is.
him to the potty. Discipline him when he
Yep.
says bad words. And he also has
Actually.
a 930 bedtime.
As we can see, Blade unsuccessfully got to the bathroom, he fell into bed, and look at that distended gut. My man is in peak power lifter shape. The donation is the perfect description for this toxic relationship. They are codependent on each other, but Beck is basically just his caretaker, with benefits at this point. He can't take care of any aspect of himself and needs her to regulate him. It's pathetic.
Why are you in here? This is the shower.
That's what we're talking about.
Let's go to the bathroom. Come on.
Oh, in the bathroom.
This way.
What was it else?
In here.
No, in the bathroom.
In here. Go. You don't need to do all that.
Yeah.
We finally got him into the bathroom, but unfortunately, he was Blair Witch projecting in the corner of the shower instead of standing over the toilet. He just looks like a complete mess at this point. His eyes are barely open, and he is just barely capable of navigating his surroundings. Do you guys think he's going to be able to successfully pee in the toilet? Leave your thoughts down below.
Ow!
Yeah, I slapped you because I said keep saying that I'll slap you.
I'm over this feeling.
Well,
I'm over this feeling.
that's what you get.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. I
You
said
said it. You said it.
Ow!
The first slap was because he peed all over the floor, like a toddler. And the second one was because the M-word filter was going off the scale. He looks like Sloth from the Goonies in the second clip. His melting facial profile tied together with his lack of teeth just makes him look like a troll emerging from Middle Earth. Yet she's totally attracted to him, guys. Can she convince you enough?
Don't worry about it.
This is like the XXX version of the Three Stooges. Just if you substitute yourself, the viewer, as the third stooge. We are about to see the slowest moving, most disgusting physical acts of all time. One of these days, we're going to accidentally see these two naked. I hope I'm blind by that point.
That's the worst.
I'm the worst.
That's the worst.
Absolutely. I'm the worst. I'm the worst. I'm the worst. I'm sorry, I don't want to get you kicked out of here.
Beck is the worst. She's literally trying to convince Blade to go out with her. That's right, the man who just peed all over himself and spilled clam chowder down his face is supposed to be able to go out. I think she's realized that he won't be able to get it up for her tonight, so she has to find some secondary options. He was also opening the door and yelling at the security guards walking by, so maybe she has a reason to behave like the worst.
So the reason we're making contact with you is because when you go back up to your room in 926, we're going to need you to keep it down a little bit, please.
Okay.
Just
I got him.
complaints that he's being a little too loud.
Yeah,
Okay.
but that's not really what it is.
He's had some drinks. I'll take him back up there.
And I appreciate it. And
Literally, the administration in the casino came out to tell Blade to calm the hell down before he and Beck get kicked out. I'm sure some poor soul sitting in the room next door kept hearing these two slap each other and him yelling the M-word at the top of his lungs. With that, they slip back to the room, promising a continuation of their stream, but we don't get that pleasure. I guess we'll have to wait until next time, and until that time comes, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.